Tea with Matt and Michael. I'm Matt.
And I'm Michael!
Yes, he's excited. We're excited. It's a beautiful day to discuss this week's topic, fetishes.
And cake!
You see, he's so excited.
I'm so excited.
He's so excited. He just can't hide it. He's about to lose control, and I think he likes it. We're going to follow the model that we did in probably my favorite episode of Black Tea that we filmed. And we're going to ask each other questions. So the way that this will work is I have a list. Apparently he does not need one because he just has so many, so it's going to be easy for him to come up with. I have come up with a list of 3 of my favorite fetishes. Now, by no means do I feel that I'm vanilla.
Right.
However, my fetishes versus his fetishes is going to be a considerable gap, I'm sure.
I mean, we share some of the same fetishes.
But I think that the ones that you're going to ask me are not going to be in sync with the ones that I'm going to ask you. But we'll see.
All right.
What we're going to do is I have a list of 3, and rather than telling you what my views on my fetishes are, I'm going to ask him his views on what my fetishes are, and vice versa. So it should be a little bit interactive. It's basically another form of get to know the host of Black Tea as we sit here matching.
It's a Leo day today, so, you know, we're both feeling our Leo oats.
Yes, alpha as fuck.
As fuck!
So fucking is not one of our fetishes. It's just something that we both like to do. But let's get this started. So ask away, baby.
Pup play. Which in layman's terms is kind of like a variation of doming and subbing, or being like a dom and a sub. So, what are your views on that?
One of
Dom-sub relationships, I should say.
Okay, because I was going to say, my views on pup play is that it's not for me, but I would not ever yuck the yum. I do think that it'd be crazy as shit during like Pride and market days when people be out in this heat, in this blistering heat, wearing leather dog masks, sweating, and they take it off and then I can feel the heat attack me. I could never, and nor would I ever. However, there's a lot of I just said there. The dom sub thing is something that it took me a while to get used to because I was a top only and I would never get in touch with my submissive side. But as I tapped into my versatility and started to grow and mature as a gay, and also eliminate a lot of my vanilla flavor that I used to enjoy sexually, I can and do like to tap into my dominant and submissive side. So while I don't imagine that I could ever or would ever walk around with a dog tag or allow anyone to put me on a leash and call me their owner or whatever the case may be, I do appreciate and value dom and sub play.
Cool.
We'll go with a smaller one, but I know that people have opinions on this. And for me, this is group play. Threesomes, foursomes, orgies, what have you.
So, I guess being number one, we kind of share. That's one that we share. I also enjoy, like threesomes and group play and things like that. I mean, like, I started a relationship. I started a relationship in a 4-way. Like it was like a first date.
Do I know about this?
Yeah. But anyway, I don't even really, I mean, I don't want to offend you or offend anybody else.
Don't view it as a fetish or a
But
kink.
I don't really view it as a fetish or a kink as much as I do kind of like, well, I guess it could be. It could
This
be,
is why I
because
say that it is for me, is because
yeah.
I can get turned on one-on-one, but there's something about having multiple bodies and multiple partners or what have you, and it stimulates
so
me.
Sexy.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
down.
extra hot to me. And it was something that I used to not feel that I could do, especially once I started doing it with my own partner. It's like I could be the third or the fourth or whatever the case may be, but doing it with my own partner, I don't know if I could do that. And then once I did, and did it a lot, I grew to love it even more. And it's definitely something that now, because I haven't done it in a while, I do recognize it as a fetish because it's something that that I fetishize.
How do you feel about group play when it comes to the opposite sex and that
Male, female?
Yeah, male, female, male, male.
So, I won't go into a long story. I have had sex with women in the past. I do not have a desire to do it anymore. I will be 32 this year. I know what I like and I know what I don't like. And I'm sorry. Kudos to any of the women watching this and bless your vagina, but it does absolutely nothing for me. However, I came very close to being a part of a foursome with me, my partner, a straight man, and a straight girl. About, I don't know, it was like over a year ago at some point. I was down because of the situation and it was hot, but I would not have sex with her one-on-one.
Right.
I know how to eat pussy and I know I was good at it, but I know how to fuck a girl. I have not forgotten the technology. However, I don't crave it. So to go on, you said that leads into your next one.
My next one is kind of a controversial one. I am definitely into like bisexual men. Like, I don't know why. It's something that like I've had extensive experience with. Or
yeah, you have.
What are your views on that? Like, what are you?
Is bisexual men the fetish? Fetishizing the bisexual men.
God, I don't even want to say fetishizing the bisexual men because I
mean that's what it is.
I know how
it has
like,
a context. But,
yeah, I know how like bad fetishizing a human being is being.
It does nothing for me. I definitely was one of the gays that like claimed to be bisexual just because I had sex with women and like could find them attractive, etc. But I know that I'm like full blown gay, right? So, it does nothing for me. Like, good for you. Kudos to you. I appreciate if you can truly be interested sexually in males and females. That's great for you. It's just not for me. Now, I will say that recently I had definitely beat my meat to a bisexual porn, but I was not looking at the girl. It was just because the guys were hot. And, you know, it is what, so it's not a fetish to me. It's not anything that turns me on. It doesn't make my dick fidget at all. But, you know, I love my bisexual men and women, you know, like they deserve just as much respect and attention as a lesbian, the gays, the transgender, like, you know, they are a part of the LGBT community.
Yes, and
Q
gay guys out here, you know, gay guys and lesbian women, but specifically gay men. There are bisexual men.
There exist.
Are bisexual,
but
there
also are men and women who are not bisexual, who do what I did in the past, and utilize bisexuality as a means to like ease into gay lifestyle. I'm attracted to women, but I'm not bisexual. You can be attracted to women, or you know, women can be attracted to, you know what I mean, like. But it doesn't mean that you're bisexual. To me, that's just my opinion. But that's a different topic.
Yeah, different topic for a different day.
Being choked, asphyxiation, or not just being choked, but autoerotic asphyxiation. So we'll just go with them all together.
I have a fucking collar on, so you know how I feel about this. This is like my shit. Like, interestingly enough, and I don't even know if I've admitted this to you yet. So, tea on top of tea. I wasn't really into choking until I actually heard this one describe an experience that he had, and then I like immediately like went to like my sir at the time and was like, choke me like now.
Ooh, what story was it?
When you passed out. So I guess the story goes. Do you want to tell the story, or should I tell the story?
Well, I'd have to ask which time was it.
Oh my god! Essentially, he was like getting railed, and then like choked, or like something was happening where he was like getting choked, and then he like passed out, and then came to, and then he was like still going, and I was like,
it was so hot.
That needs to happen.
I love
that. Has yet to happen.
Let me tell you that it's primarily if I'm bottoming, or if I'm like, not necessarily when I'm topping, but if I'm like jerking off or whatever, like if I'm beating my meat, if I'm beating my dick to death, I will hold my own breath because I love that feeling of asphyxiation.
My
When
nose
I eat
is
ass,
Sorry, guys. My nose ring is coming out. Oh, no. Okay. I fixed it. Yay.
bitch, we playing Operation on air. Is it water on the knee? When I eat ass, I love to completely be suffocated. Like, I want to be gone. Like, I love it. And like, I love to be choked. I love being asphyxiated. It's great.
He just made it sound so good that I was like, oh my God, choke me.
But it choke me. Like, that's kind of how, like, if we're together, if we're hooking up, like, it's kind of, I'll be like, oh my God, choke me. Do it. And I love being able to pass it on. It's like paying it forward, because everyone who has like picked this up from me, they love it. So,
It was great.
You're welcome.
Okay, and now I guess the third, fuck, I don't even know if I have a third. Like,
Bitch, this is why I said let's make the list. I'll tell us, do it off the cuff. I'll do it. I have plenty of fetishes. I can just ask you anything, and here we are.
So I think that one that we both share, sorry, for younger viewers who are watching this who may
Ain't
be
nobody
watching
under the age of
this,
18 watching this shit. And if you are, shame on you, but also good for you, because you're getting a fucking education.
or mom or parents or whoever sees this, sorry, please cover your ears, earmuffs.
I don't give a shit if my mom was watching this. I hope you know.
I do.
Just so you, if you're watching this, Mom, I think you have your answer. It's not a phase.
I love you. I love you. So I am definitely what I like to call a God.
You're a god?
I can't talk about this online. You have to go.
Bitch, if you don't say the fetish.
You have to go.
Hold on, whisper in my ear. Whisper it in my ear.
No, it's not. No, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. No, I definitely think that me and him are like both equally into like cum and facials.
Oh, well, then I can put my list down and we can just discuss this openly, because that was my third one as well.
Oh, yay!
Yes.
Yay!
I love cum. You understand me? Like, and also the way the light is hitting our face right now,
We
it
look
looks
so
amazing.
good.
So just imagine this. It's a sexual encounter, and this sunlight is hitting us, and someone is just busting a fat nut all over my face. It's the best. I wish that I had a picture with this lighting with just mas leche.
Crema.
Drip. I love it. Facials are so hot to me, and it's funny because when I was younger, I used to not be into it whatsoever. My boyfriend when I was 18 he was a shooter. Like, it was like putting his thumb on the tip of a water hose and just spraying it at me, and I'd be like, God, like stop it, point it downwards, and like I would like get like a towel and like put it over my face and fucking covering up. But now though, I don't need a towel. Like, I would hook up with people, and they'd be like trying to lay, oh, here's a towel if you want to cover your face. Why? Don't do that. Don't be stupid. Put it on my face, and then I'll wipe it up afterwards.
Yeah, I'm into this. Like, I
One of my biggest fantasies that is yet to happen is to be the cracker in the game of come on a cracker.
and it's also great for your fucking skin.
So apparently I've been missing out because I broke out
Like,
last week, and I need some. So he hates when I call it leche, but I love it. Masa leche.
It's so weird.
You just called it crema. Whatever, it's the same thing. Give me that crema. So that was us definitely giving a lot of information that you didn't ask for, but I guarantee that some of you are curious to know about. So, as always, we want to remind you to subscribe to our channel.
Like us.
Like more than you just like us, but like the show.
Like, actually
hit like.
Hit like.
Also retweet, share. I had deleted my Facebook, but he doesn't, so share and
do all of that good shit.
God damn it. This has been another episode of Black Tea with Matt and Michael. I'm Matt.
And I'm Michael.
And we just gave you a lot of information, so do with that what you will.